Okay, guys, what is up? Fox Racer back with I think this is part 6 or 7 of our Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green, and actually the live part of it, if it was the last episode too, I think the one before this. For some reason, the game volume and my voice volume all got messed up. So I guess I'll just be trying to talk over the video like it messed up halfway through the last video, which is really weird. I don't know. That hopefully won't happen anymore, but yeah, so I'll just be talking over the video today, and I'll just be talking about what's kind of going on, if anything that comes up on my screen, and because I'm going to get set up early, like I said, I think I got 2 spots left on my team I want to fill, so if you want to have yeah, that was my bad right there, I keep doing that, I keep hitting that's my little start button on my computer. If you hit it, like, automatically closes everything you have out, and, like, goes to all your apps. So and it's right beside my what the A and B button would be. So I'll probably be hitting that a lot during the series. But yeah, like I said, if you want to have an input in the series, hurry while you can, 'cause I got 1 for sure, maybe 2 spots left on my team that I'm open for suggestions. Not sure yet, but I'm working on that because I want to have something kind of unique, but I don't have nothing bad. So I don't know. I'm working on figuring it out. So anyways, right now we're just fighting this little youngster, or whatever his name was. I'm probably about to one hit this Zubat, I imagine, or about. Alright, well, 2 hit him. We'll knock him out. So it's coming along pretty good. My team got my Nidoran. I think what's his name. He's about to evolve. Pikachu's coming along. Pikachu, I need to go and level him up for a good bit. He's gonna be playing a big part in this upcoming gym. We're battling Misty. She has a level 18 or level. Oh, here we go. Got my Nidoran to evolve. I like his Nidoking is badass, but Nidorino, I think it's his full name, is actually pretty cool too. He looks pretty sweet. Got spikes going all down his back, and here he is. Pretty bad little man jammer. But anyways, yeah, I think she has like a level 18, or I hope it's not level 22, but I think it is level 22 Starmie, and that thing is mean. It has recovery ability, and it's just a force to be reckoned with. So I'm gonna need to at least have my Pikachu up to about level 18 or 20, so it can one hit. If not, definitely probably gonna need a 2 hit. If not, it could just keep on recovering and then doing damage to me. So that's right. What are we trying to do now as far as my Pikachu goes? And we just take him out pretty easy. That was a Geodude. I think he also has an Onix coming up too. Yeah, no Geodude. Alright, he has his third Pokemon's an Onix. But we really got nothing special. My Nidorino really came in help handy in this cave with that double kick, being about super effective against any wild Pokemon or any trainers any Pokemon trainer had. So he was a big help and really useful throughout this cave experience. And I'm trying to think how far I'm going to give you an idea I'm making this episode. I think I get all the way out of the cave in this episode, yeah. So we'll get all the way out of the cave in here, and we'll be on our way to Cerulean City, I believe is the name. And we'll actually, in the next episode, be having our next rival battle. We'll be taking on the 5 Guardians of the Bridge, whatever you call them. If I really have no idea what you call them, but that sounds pretty cool. So we're gonna call them the 5 Guardians of the Bridge. But so we got a pretty battle-packed episode coming up. In the next episode, we'll definitely make sure you tune in for this. But we also got a pretty action-packed episode here, as we'll be making our first encounter with Team Rocket, which play a pretty big part in the story if you've ever watched Pokemon. Ooh, I'm yawning. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I've been at home for like since 9 o'clock with my computer, just not doing anything. And now when it's like 12:30 or 1, I'm like, why don't I go ahead and get this episode recorded and do it? When I'm like halfway asleep, I don't know why I didn't do this when it was like 9 or 10, but at least we're getting it done, right? Because I'm trying to get out an episode a day, which I can easily do. It's just sometimes I'll get caught up in my schedule. And there I was just kind of stopped and checked on my Pokemon. I think I might have healed a little bit, and I'll just do that because right now I gotta actually upgrade the channel. Like I can only do 15-minute videos right now, but you can upgrade it through a pretty simple process to do however long you need to. So I just cut out little parts where if I cut something out, it was just me running with no battles or me just healing my Pokemon or something. So I promise you didn't miss nothing there. So we had a Rattata, and this is actually where we're starting up against Team Rocket. And then we'll take on this dude's little Sandshrew. Sandshrew is a pretty cool Pokemon, in my opinion. Especially Sandslash, he looks pretty cool. It's annoying with its defense curl, that's for sure, though. If anything. Okay, and hit it with another double kick. I was really surprised that double kick wasn't effective on it, because it's super effective. Because I was like, it's I think fighting super effective against ground. And I was like, I know it's got to be ground. I just wonder what is it? Must be multi-type, I guess, to counteract that. That's what I'm guessing. And here I just kind of swap it to my Charmeleon because if not, the battle's gonna kind of get drawn out with my Nidorino. So there we go. Yeah. Oh dang, I'm yawning. But yeah, Metal Claw, really good attack because it like, I don't know, it has so much of a percentage of when you use it, it can raise your attack, and you can just really turn into a tank if you go up against a trainer or a lot of Pokemon. You use it in most of the battle. That's a pretty helpful move. And here I just go ahead and skip that next battle. It's just kind of a long and pointless rock. And so if you don't know, if you've never played Leaf Green or I can't remember. I don't really think the game was really similar to the story. I think the main of it was, but you know, the story, anime, whatever you want to call it, had all these little spin-off journeys. But basically, what's happening now, Team Rocket is trying to harvest these fossils, I guess, because I guess fossil Pokemon are really strong, really rare, and they're all about, you know, getting those rare Pokemon, selling them, whatever they do with it, you know, they never really say. They're just like, oh, and there I did again. I hit the freaking start key, just like I did like 5 minutes ago. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna happen so much. Alright. Now we're gonna throw my Pikachu in there. Let him take on this Zubat and get a couple, maybe, probably might get a level off of this, not sure. But yeah. So it's going, the series is going pretty good so far. We've kept what I said about not dying so far, which I really don't think is that hard of a challenge. I really honestly, even if I wasn't even trying to do it, like, I shouldn't die or lose a battle at least to the Elite Four. I mean, but in this series it shouldn't be at all. But I can't remember how strong the Elite Four is the first time, but I know it's like the second or the third time after you beat them, they get like every single Pokemon of the Elite Four gets an extra like 20 levels, and it's ridiculous. It's like the hardest Elite Four at that point, in my opinion. They get pretty difficult. So here we're going up against. He doesn't really work for Team Rocket, but he doesn't have on a uniform. But you're basically told he's a scientist for them, and I don't know why, but I was preparing for this guy because I thought he was really hard. So I remember. I guess what probably it was. I remember the first time I played this game. This was the first battle I lost. I guess because my first time ever playing, I had a Bulbasaur. This guy uses. Holy cow. Oh, you're yelling a lot. Good lord, sorry. Like I said, it's like one here, so once again, that's just kind of my fault for poor recording time. But so I guess I used a Bulbasaur my first time I ever played the game. So I want to say maybe they're poison type. They were super effective against it, and that's how I lost. Because these guys are obviously terrible. I don't know how I lost to them, but noob. We'll just go with that. I was noob at the time, and I really was though. Actually, now I remember. Tell me how if this wasn't bad. This is how bad I was at this game when I first got it. I didn't know how to catch Pokemon, even though I joke about that guy at the beginning of the game who teaches you how to catch them. But I just skipped that or whatnot, or either didn't pay attention. So literally, I had no idea how to catch Pokemon, and I had like one Pokemon for the longest. I had my Bulbasaur. Gecko. Oh, sorry guys, we're gonna have to put like a yawn count on the screen probably or something. It's probably gonna be pretty high by in this episode, but so I actually did the biggest rip off like in this game. I bought the magic card from that dude because I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if this is like the only way to get a Pokemon or something, because I was pretty poorly informed about the game. So I bought that pointless magic card, and it was pointless. Never used it, and it didn't help my team at all. Yeah. So, gonna throw my Charmeleon? Yeah. Throw my Charmeleon here, and he's gonna. Nah, I didn't think this guy had 3 Pokemon, but I guess he does. He's gonna wipe out this last coffee. Alright, and there we go. That'll be level 12 versus level 20. So we're already pretty far ahead of the game. I probably don't even need to grind, but I'll do it every now and then just 'cause I'm kind of self-conscious. But I was really unsure what fossil I should have took, so I think I just took the first one I walked up to. I probably won't use it on my team, but honestly, I'll tell you, the one with the Omnistar, I didn't think that thing was really good, but I actually used it on my main profile. I have a ton of Pokemon. It's actually really good, so I would actually recommend that. It has really good defense. But here we go, Paris. I was about to run away, but I'm like, you know what? Paris, I want to say its evolve form is pretty decent. So I actually do catch it and start to work with it a little bit. Let me know what you think about having a Paris or its evolve form. I can't remember its evolve form name, but let me know what you were thinking about having maybe that on my team, because I do catch it here. It's a level 12, pretty decent level. And I catch it and I train it a little bit, and it's gonna stick on my team at least for right now at the moment. Don't know if I'll keep it, but it'll definitely be worth keeping in my team for right now and just playing around with. So you can expect that. Okay. I'll be moving on and catching them. Alright, we have caught me my Paris, which is really good. Let me see if I can actually. Alright, and we are finally out of the cave. We got a new Pokemon addition to our team, and this is actually, you do not need to bypass this, because once you go into Cerulean City, you can't come back here until I think you get Surf, or either you have a way of going all the way back to that cave again, which you don't want to do. One of these guys teach you Mega Kick, super strong move, I think it's 120 damage, it's really high. Another one teaches you Mega Punch, probably these are going to be probably the 2 strongest moves no matter what you're going to have in the game at this point. I think Mega Punch is like 70, 90, like Mega Kick is 120. So right here, I almost jumped over. I'm like, wait, I'm not going to be able to get back here, am I? So I actually go back here. I teach Pikachu Mega Punch, I think, and Charmeleon Mega Kick. It was something like that. We'll see coming up here in a second, but they're really good moves. Although it might be worth it if you're planning on using a fighting type, waiting later in the game to, unless you use a Mankey on your team, I'd definitely say go ahead and do it. But if you're still working on getting like a Hitmonchan or a Hitmonlee, and you're gonna plan on using it on your team, then I might say wait, because you can only teach it once. Then I might say, you know, you come back and give them that since they are a fighting type, and that would go along with them pretty well. But if not, actually, I don't think they're fighting. I think they're a normal type. Because we're about to find out real quick. Let me see. And I'll teach, you'll tell me. Yes, I would love to learn this move. So actually, yeah, it is normal. Okay, so it's not fighting type, but you know, most fighting type Pokemon are probably gonna have pretty good physical attack. So that's still a pretty good combo right there. So then I think I'm just gonna turn all around here, and I think it's my Charmeleon. I teach Mega Kick. I can't remember. Yeah. So go. Also, we're getting near the end of this video, guys. Like I said, if you do have been enjoying the series or would you like to show support, please do that with a like and subscribe. I've had a ton of fun making it. A little bit of technical difficulty. You might, with the little volume and the recording and the voiceover, and actually had a little bit more technical problems coming up in the next episode you'll see, but this is about wrapping up the episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. It's been Fox Racer, and I'll see you on the next episode.